everyone, welcome back to Mama Doll Boss, or welcome if you're new. My name's Tracy. I'm an adult doll collector. I have some updates and a few little disappointments, but let's jump into the video. So I want to talk about the disappointing factor, at least for me. So I did a video about Bratzillaz because MGA renewed the trademarks for the Bratzillaz line, and a lot of us assumed, and because they did a poll asking their customers if they wanted, what would you think about Bratzillaz coming back, and it was favorable. We assumed we were getting the dolls, or at least reproductions, or whatever that looked like. We thought we were getting dolls. Well, thank you to seeing out on Twitter. It's confirmed that Bratzillaz are back, but in Bratziez form. So we're getting little Bratziez in the it's going to be Bratzillaz, but in Bratziez. And I don't mind Bratziez. I recently got one on sale, and that's the only reason why I got it, because it was on sale. Because in my opinion, I think they do cost a little too much for me, but I think they're so freaking adorable. But I'm really disappointed. I really freaking wanted the Bratzillaz line to come back, and I feel like MGA knows there is a market for this. The customers would definitely be interested in the Bratzillaz line, and I don't know what the poll was for. Maybe down the road they'll do a Bratzillaz, do more the reproductions, or however, bring the Bratzillaz doll line back, because the interest is there. But for now, they will be in the form of Bratziez. It's supposed to be coming later this year. So, as we get more information, I'll definitely let you know. But I just wanted to give that update. And for me, I was really disappointed, because I realized that means we're not getting the Bratzillaz doll line that we thought. So yeah. All right, let's talk about the Bratziez Icons Bestie dolls. This is their next installment collection. There are 6 to collect now. In my short, I said they released on June 8th. They actually released yesterday for $25. Now, the characters are Nevra, Felicia, Megan, Fiona, and Dylan and Dana. Dana being the chaser variant, and Felicia is not a frog, she's a gecko. Yeah, so the buzz here is people have feelings about Dylan being a little whitewashed, and MGA does that a lot. We know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is a little disheartening and sad, and it is what happens. But I'm not here for that. But they're cute or whatever. And like I said, $25 is really expensive in my opinion, but I did want to give an update on that, since in my short I said they were going to release on June 8th, and they released yesterday. But yeah, they are cute though. I like the little figures. The Dana Chaser variant, her little costume is a little weird to me, but overall I think they're really, really cute. And yeah, just giving you an update on that. So now let's talk about the Bratz Royal dolls here. Coming in June 27th, Chloe, Yasmin, Jade, and Sasha will debut their new looks in the Bratziez Royal line. And this is all the information that was available, thanks to, again, seeing out on Twitter. So yeah, that should be really interesting. Of course, they're doing a core 4. I really wish they would do more characters though. I don't mind the core 4. It just would be nice to see Felicia again, and maybe more Dana, and maybe some Bratz, boy dolls. Just saying. But yeah, that's an update. And we do now have stock images of at least the packaging for the LOL OMG Music Festival Genie doll. The price is $26.99. And I did a video about this. I think she is a cute doll. I said I wasn't familiar with the artist, but I do still think this is a really cute doll. And the faces have now seriously grown on me. So yeah. So let's jump into Mattel Monster High news. It has been confirmed that the third character in the third wave of the Monster High G3 Self-Scare Secrets line is going to be Laguna Blue. So we have Claudine Wolf, Jennifer Long, and Laguna Blue. And once we get more information on what those dolls look like, I'm going to spill that tea, as well as others. So that'll be fun and exciting. So yeah. Then we have the Monster High Boo Original Creep Production Dawn of the Dance line that is going to be releasing soon. And it looks like we do have, the core characters, and that'll be really fun. I can't wait to see what they're gonna look like, but I know the price is going to be around $32.99, about about that price point. So yeah, I want to see what they're gonna look like, because right now we just only have confirmation on the pre-production Dawn of the Dance line coming soon. So as soon as I get more details, I definitely will let you know, because I'm really interested. I'm just not interested in that price, just saying. And we do have first looks at the Monster High Carnival Frights Dracker Lore doll here. And for the most part, she looks like she's wearing a, well, Carnival Frights, she's look like she's, dressing up as a clown. I mean, Carnival, there's clowns at carnivals, so I guess that's the overall theme. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with this line. For the most part, I do think she is really cute. And of course, I love me some black and pink together, so I think that's adorable. And I do like the texture of her hair. Of course, this is a prototype, so the overall doll may not look like this, but this is where they're heading. And if they're heading in this direction, I'm here for it. And she does have like a balloon and a popcorn purse that I love, a little cotton candy, adorable, and it looks like a poster and a ticket. So that'll be really fun. I can't wait to see what they do with the rest of the line, how the rest of the little Carnival Frights dolls are going to look. So yeah, that'll be really fun. And then we have the Claws and Charms Claudine look here. And for the most part, yeah, she... I don't know what they got going on with Claudine. I don't know why they did her like this. Like, I don't understand what's going on with her look. Yeah, I mean, I love me some Claudine, but I don't like her outfit here. And the fur around the bottom of the skirt is a choice. I don't know why that strip is there, but I mean, she still is a cute doll. Yeah, and again, this is just a prototype, so maybe when the doll comes out, she'll look a lot better. Yeah, so, and yeah, I don't know if it's, the Claws and Charms will be a budget line, so, there is that. But yeah, for the most part, from what I'm seeing here, based on the prototype, it's okay. It's just okay. And I don't know, again, if it's a budget line, so if that's the reasoning behind the clothing choices. Yeah, so I don't a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, some of the people in my comments have said that I could be a little negative, and I don't want to do that. I just want to be honest, and you know what I mean. I don't want to use that to just be overly critical. I'm just not a fan of the outfit choice and the styling of this doll. But again, it's a prototype, so I'm going to think positive, and maybe once the line is actually produced and they make the dolls, it'll be a lot better. I'm going to just say that. Let's talk about the KPop Hunters Demon Jinu collector doll for $80. That is available on Mattel Creations right now for pre-order. Now, I did place the pre-order. I said I voted for him. I wanted him. We need more boy dolls. That it is what it is. However, I neglected to read everything. I was just so excited. I paid, and then I saw it's not gonna ship until, it says ships on or before June 4th, 2027. What? And then in my haste, I didn't even realize like we don't have any pictures of the packaging. So am I paying you, or are we paying you so you can make the doll? Because this is a prototype. If this doll had been already in production, we would have had pictures of packaging. You know how Mattel Creation does. Once the doll isn't produced, they give you pictures of the packaging. We don't have that. So this is a prototype. For my $80 plus shipping and tax, he better look just as good as this prototype. I'm just saying, or he will be getting sent back. I'm just saying. I'm a little, yeah. It truthfully is my own fault, because I wanted this doll so freaking bad, because the prototype looks amazing. And $80, in my opinion, is a lot of money, and we're not getting any accessories. Like, we didn't get the derby or, the little bird or anything like that. We're just getting a doll stand and a pretty cool outfit. And yeah, the demon Jinu is the lavender with the eyes. I mean, it's given. Like I said, I guess I'm just frustrated that it's gonna take, like a year for the doll to be made, is all. So yeah, I don't mean to be a negative Melly, but it's my own fault. I was so excited. I just, I didn't want to miss out. I thought it was going to sell out. Like, I'm going to get into the tea about another sold out doll, and I just immediately went in to purchasing a doll, and it was my responsibility to read on that, to provide that information, and I didn't do it. So yeah, but it is a prototype, and it's a collector doll, so I'm hoping it's given exactly what it needs to give, since we don't have the dolls in production. But the doll is 12 inches tall and will have 11 points of articulation. So yeah, but 14 inches tall while wearing the sculpted boots and the hat. So yeah, there is that. So I mean, right, with all the everything, it's going to be a rather tall doll, and it's supposed to have deluxe fashion, as I already mentioned before, because when I found out about this doll, I already gave that tea on all the details. Of course, it has rooted hair, the demon hands, the yellow eyes, and yeah, the doll body is designed with a signature pearlized demon pattern and will include a certificate of authenticity, obviously a collector doll. So once I get the doll, obviously I'm going to do a review on him, but for the most part, the prototype looks really good. I just wish it didn't take a year for the doll to be shipped out. So yeah. So we do have news about the KPop Demon Hunters Huntrix singing golden dolls from Mattel. That will be about $33. They're going to be available for purchase June 22nd. So in the next few days, essentially, I think that's Monday. Yeah, and we do have pictures of them in packaging. And they look really, really good. And I think they're beautiful. They do have limited articulation, so I'm not getting them. Everyone knows what I was interested in when I said the K-pop Demon Hunters were coming, and that was the fashion dolls. That's what I'm most interested in. But I do think the singing dolls look beautiful, and I do love all the music from the movie. So maybe if they go on sale, I'll get them, but I doubt that highly. I don't think that'll be the case. But yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters, Core Huntrix, Rumi, Mira, and Zoey and Jinu fashion dolls from Mattel. They're going to be also available coming Monday, or the 22nd. And yeah, we have pictures of them in their packaging, and they look wonderful. I want all 4 of these dolls. I'm sorry, 5. Yeah, 5. And they're going to be $26.99. I don't anticipate me being able to get them on sale, because I feel like there is a lot of buzz about these dolls, and they're going to sell out really, really fast. And you know what I'm saying? But they will be available at major retailers, which is a really good plus, because I'm here for that. I'm not trying to pay shipping again. And with the collector Jinu doll, so this is great. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get my hands. Oh, I'm sorry, I said $5. I don't know why that. It's $4. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm hoping they throw an extra Soldier Boy in there or something. But yeah, the 4 dolls will be available on the 22nd, and I'm here for it. And the Barbie folding house with doll for 2026 is now available on Amazon for $37.79, and will ship out on June the 20th if you are an Amazon Prime member. So for those of you who were interested, that is the update. And now that I'm thinking about it, I am going to get it and customize it. So yeah, I kind of want to wait for a sale though, but I am going to get it. And let's talk about Barbie fashion model collection doll number 5 that sold out in a day. Yeah, they only made 20,000 copies and she was priced at $100. And I was really excited about her. I think she's beautiful. I love her outfit. And I was really excited, but I did not. Yeah, I dropped the ball and she's gone. And $100 was so expensive for me, which caused me to hesitate. But now, the world has put it out, or what is it? It's already been spoken. I'm not getting her because I'm not gonna pay double for her, because that's what's happening now that she's being resold on eBay and stuff like that. People that have purchased her, but yeah, 100. She's gone. She's so freaking beautiful, and I did not mind her outfit. I thought her face card was not denying, but yeah, she's not available anymore. She sold out, I believe, in a day. I could be wrong. She could have sold out a lot sooner than that. But yeah, I dropped the ball on this. I wanted to treat myself for my birthday, and I just wish I had made a choice sooner. But had she not been priced so high, I think that would cause me to pause. And knowing that I wanted to get the KPop Demon Hunters Jinu doll and the fashion dolls, you know what I'm saying? That's what caused me to hesitate, but she has sold out. Although I do think she's pretty, and for those of you have was lucky enough to purchase her, congratulations. I'm a little sad that I won't be able to get her, but yeah, she's gone, and I'm a little mad at myself that I wasn't able to get her for my birthday. But yeah, so I shouldn't have hesitated. That was all a me thing. I hesitated and, went back to see if I could get her when I was going to pre-order the Jinu doll, because, like I said, I want to get her for my birthday, and she sold out. So yeah, that is all the updates that I have for you today. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hype up the video if you can. Consider being a channel member. If you can't, that's totally fine. Just watching the video really helps me, liking it. You know what I'm saying? All your support means so, so much to me. But until next time, I'll see you soon. And thank you again for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.